Hello there, everyone. Mr. Stevens here with another lesson, this time on stem and leaf plots. Similar to all the graphing lessons we've been doing, we'll be learning how to represent data in a stem and leaf plot, and we'll also use the plots to answer questions. Got a daily review here from our previous lesson. Pause here and have a go at answering these questions. Answers will be there in a second. Okay, there are the answers. 5 students like television. 3 students like doing stuff on the internet. The one with the most people is sport. And if you count the total number of dots, there are 20. Right, let's jump into stem and leaf plots. These ones are very useful for showing long lists of numbers. And the way that works is we split the numbers up into the stem, the first digit, or multiple digits, and the leaf, usually only the very last digit is in the leaf. They're always shown in order. Down the stem, the numbers should be in order, and as we go across the leaf, numbers should also be in order. And how you read it is you pair the stem with each of the leaves. So the number that I highlighted there is 32. But because there is a second 2 here as well, that means there's also another 32 in the data. If we wanted to say highlight this pair of numbers, that represents a 43. And so on and so forth. Let's draw one. We're going to do this one together. We're going to rule up our 2 lines like that. Now, it can save us a lot of hassle if the numbers are in order, which they are here. But if you got data in a question that was all out of order, it would make things a lot easier for yourself if you wrote the numbers in order before you tried to put them in a stem and leaf. We've got our stem, we've got our leaf. And yeah, let's start putting in our numbers. 11, 12, 2 14s, a 15 and a 17. And again, as with all the other graph drawing that we've done, as I add some data to my graph, I'm going to cross it out on my list just so I don't miss anything. 20, 24, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, and 35. And there we go. That's a stem and leaf plot. Jumping into some questions now. We're going to answer these questions based on the stem and leaf plot there in the corner. I will give you guys some time to answer those. Pause here, and we'll go through the answers in a second. All right, guys, there you go. There are the answers. We've written out the numbers in order. How many countries' temperatures are represented? We just counted how many numbers there were. There was 14. The maximum over here, we've got 32. And then the minimum down here, we've got 31. 13. And these last 2 questions are very common for these kinds of graphing applications. Range, median, mean, mode. Range, remember, is the highest number minus the lowest number. 32 minus 13. And the median, we just crossed off from the edges until we got to the middle. There are 2 numbers in the middle, so we take the average of them. 22 plus 25 divided by 2. It's 23.5. You guys can jump on MathSpace now. You're looking for stem and leaf plots. After you finish that, we should be pretty comfortable with... Oh, whoops, I've made a mistake there. Let's go back up here to the success criteria. We should be pretty comfortable with drawing the tables. Drawing the stem and leaf plots from frequency distribution tables or just from lists of numbers. And we're interpreting those stem and leaf plots to answer questions about the data. So yeah, you guys can go and get started on that. Thanks, everyone.